Yo, what up? What's poppin'? Back at it again with another video for y'all. Just want to chat with y'all, spread some knowledge, and this is a video for my fellow sports fans and my fellow YouTubers because I know with my fellow YouTubers, I know that there's like some of y'all out there that have like a gaming channel, and mainly with your gaming channel, it's mainly sport video games. The question that I have for y'all is, are sports the same? You know, with the CVID still being an issue, and with athletes still like testing positive, do y'all feel that sports is the same? Feel free to engage with me. Feel free to drop an answer in the comment. Feel free to chat with me. I'm going to give you my answer. I'm going to give you how I feel. Do I feel sports are the same? No, not at all. Reason being is that in the NBA, there's been a few teams that had to postpone their season because of the CVID stuff. And even in college sports, even in college football, those even teams like the bowl game between East Carolina and Boston College, they couldn't even have their game because of the issues with CVID. And then the game between Tulane and NC State, their game got canceled at the last minute because of the CVID issues. See, sports are just not really the same anymore. And I can bet you that I can bet you that a lot of y'all probably don't never even realize this, that when it comes down to sports, that sports, it's all controlled. It's all controlled. I mean, college athletes don't make no money. Like, do you know how much money like college football? You know college football makes a lot of money. I mean, college football with the big universities, NC State, UNC, Chapel Hill, Ohio State, Alabama, they all over ESPN. You got the key players that get interviewed on ESPN every single day. But do those key players, do those starters, do they make any money? No, they don't. They don't make a dollar. They don't make a penny. They don't make a cent. They don't make anything. It's sad, it's pitiful, and it's disgusting. But that's just how it is when it comes down to sports. It's all controlled. You know what I mean? And you see, when you make it to the pro level, like when you in the pros, like you no longer in high school no more. You no longer in college. If they feel that you can't do the job, they release you. They'll release you in a heartbeat. They'll release you to the point where with you getting released, there's no guarantee that another team is gonna pick you up. And you see, the thing about it is that with a lot of these professional athletes, a lot of them don't even have a backup plan about what they really want to do after the sport that they play. That's why I always let y'all know, to all my teenagers out there in high school that play football, that play basketball, find out what it is that you love to do on the side. Find you a side passion, because your time is gonna come. And wake up. Wake up right now. But yeah, I don't feel sports are the same. I mean, there was already situations before where, like, with the NBA playoffs, that they ended up like canceling some games. I think there was one time where they even had canceled the playoffs because of the CVID issues. People just don't really realize that sports is controlled. And you see, when it comes down, because there is a lot of issues that go on in sports, whether it's college or whether it's pro, like there be times where fights may break out in a game, especially a football game. Fights break out in a football game a lot. And you see, there's just a lot of issues that go on in sports. I mean, Colin Kaepernick, by him not standing up during the national anthem, he went through a lot of issues. Instead of him standing up, he just sat down on the sideline, fighting for what he believed in, standing up for himself. Like he explained it, people are dying in vain, police brutality, innocent black people getting shot and killed by police. Yeah, like he explained, people are dying in vain, and you see Colin Kaepernick, he still doesn't have a job in the NFL, but, right now, he's a civil rights activist. But yeah, see, that's the thing about it. Like, you can't just like be a slave. See, that's the thing about it. Like, even if you know something is not right, like some of these athletes would have stood for the national anthem, right? Regardless of all of the police brutality. But you see, you know, Colin Kaepernick had something that a lot of these athletes don't really have, and what Colin Kaepernick had is integrity. He stood up for what was right. Salute to Colin Kaepernick. But yeah, to answer the question, I don't feel sports is the same. And you see, pretty much, besides me wanting to be happy, another reason why I didn't want to play football anymore in high school is because of the drama. I got tired of the drama. I got tired of, fights breaking out. There were fights breaking out. And I also, was in a situation, what I mean, where like I dealt with a teammate threatening me, but yeah, like cause sometimes like when it comes down to sports, when one person is not doing something right, the guys they get a little emotional. But yeah, I mean, but there was just like a lot of drama back when I was playing football, and I knew that there was stuff that just wasn't really right, with all the drama, with all the fights breaking out. But yeah. But yeah, feel free to engage with me, drop a comment, give me an answer, chat with me. Are sports the same? How do y'all feel, my sports fans? Don't forget, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell on my channel, comment, share, love y'all.